Now, system of linear equation by Martin's rule or matrix method. Okay, this is a very important topics. Now, I will show you how to solve by this method. I will take the equations first. Okay, I will explain by solving the example. Now, let me write 3y equals to 10. Okay. Not 10 equals to 8. Then 5x minus 2y equals to 1. And this is the equations. Okay, this is a pair of linear equations. Now, how to solve this kind of equations by matrix methods. Okay, before going to solve, we have to separate the variable, coefficient and constant term. Now I will show you coefficient matrix. Coefficient matrix mean the number in front of the variable are called coefficient matrix. It is indicated by A, and this is what are there. Okay, while you're writing the coefficient, write with their sign 2, 3, 5, minus 2. Okay, then variable matrix, variables matrix, variable matrix. B, variable matrix is not B, X. Okay, variable matrix is X, and what variable are there? X and Y. X, Y. Okay, then constant matrix, constant matrix, constant matrix indicated by V. Constant means that this last two, 8 and 1. Okay, now from equation you have to separate the matrix. Okay, coefficient matrix, variable matrix and constant matrix. Now according to the Martin rule, their equation is there, Ax equals to B. Okay, such that Ax equals to B or X is equals to A inverse B. Okay, X is equals to A inverse B, and this is the main formula to solve the equation, and this is called Martin rule or matrix formula. Okay, matrix method. Okay, this is matrix equations. Equation. Now we'll use this equation to solve the this system of equation, and this is a 2 variable, and mostly we'll get the 3 variable equation to solve, and 3 variable equation to solve is the very important according to the board exam. Now after separating the variable, okay, after separating the matrices, first we have to get the determinant of coefficient matrix. Okay, if the determinant of coefficient matrix is 0 or singular matrix, 0 means singular matrix, then no need to solve further. Okay, we didn't get the value of x, y, z, that is inconsistent. Okay, no solution or inconsistent. That means first get the determinant of coefficient matrix. If the determinant of coefficient matrix is other than 0, okay, other than 0, then we will proceed further to get the A inverse, because according to the equation we will need A inverse to solve the equations. Okay, to get the value of variable. That's why we already discussed, if the determinant is 0, we can get its inverse. It is not possible to get the inverse. That's why first get the determinants. If the determinants is other than 0, then we will get the A inverse. After getting inverse, we will use this equation to solve the system of equations. Okay, now I'll explain by solving these equations. Now let's get the A equals to how much is there? A equals to 2, 3, 5 minus 2 is there. Now let's get its determinant. determines A, then 2, 3, 5 minus 2, and this is multiply these two, 2 multiply minus 2, then put the minus sign, 5 multiply 3, and this is how much? Minus 4 multiply minus 15, and this is minus 19. Now this is other than 0. That means other than 0 means it is non-singular. Non-singular means consistent. If the A comes 0, then it is called inconsistent. Now we can't going to solve the equations. We not get there is no possible way to solve the equations, and it is called consistent. Okay, if the matrix is non-singular matrix, then it is called consistent. If the value of determinants comes 0, then it is called inconsistent, and it is called singular matrix. And remember, and since determinant of A is not equals to 0, therefore A inverse exists. Okay, because we need A inverse to solve these equations. That's why if it is 0, no need to solve further, just write inconsistent. It is consistent. Okay, this is called consistent. And if the answers come 0, then you can write inconsistent. Okay, now after getting the determinant of coefficient matrix, if it is non-zero, then get A inverse. To find the A inverse, we need the cofactors matrix. Okay, we need the cofactors. Now get the cofactors. We already learned how to get the cofactors. Now cofactors of this one is indicated by A11. This is plus, then opposite of this is minus 2 equals to minus 2. Then of 1, 2. This position is 1, 2, and 1, 2 means odd, odd means minus, then opposite of this one is 5 equals to minus 5. Then 2, 1, 2, 1 is also odd, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 means odd, odd means minus. Okay, minus, then opposite of this 5 is 3. Okay, this is minus 3. Then A22, the position of this one is A22. A22 means even, even means plus, then opposite of this one is 2 or 2. Now this is, we already know how, we already learned how to get a cofactor matrix. If you missed that video, please go and go through that video. It's there in the playlist. Now write in the cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix A equals to minus 2, minus 5, minus 3, 2. Now transpose of cofactor matrix is called adjoint. Now let's get the adjoint. Adjoint of A and transpose of this cofactor matrix, that means change row into column or column into row. I'm going to change row into column. Okay, row into column, minus 2, minus 5, minus 3, 2. Now, and use the inverse formula. What is the inverse formula? How to get the formula? 1 by determinant of A, then adjoint of A, and that means inverse is 1 by determinant of A is how much? Minus 19. Then adjoint how much we got? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5, 2. Now let's take this minus and multiply all the terms, all the element of this matrix. That means 1 by 19, 2, 3, 5, minus 2. Okay. Then after getting the inverse of coefficient matrix, then we'll use the matrix equation formula. Okay, this formula to solve the equations. Okay, now what is the formula? X is equals to A inverse B. Now substitute the value of X. Matrix X means XY, then A inverse means 1 by 19, then 2, 3, 5, minus 2, then B is how much? 8 1. Okay, then XY 1 by 19. Now get the product, matrix product. Take row, multiply to column. Take row, multiply to column. That means 2 into 8 plus 3 into 1, then 5 into 8 minus 2 into 1. Okay, you know how to get the matrix multiplications. Okay, 1 by 19. Now simplify. This is 16 plus 3, then 5 8s are 40 minus 2. Now this is how much? Okay, I'll do here xy equals to 1 by 19 38. Now take this 19 and divide to both. Okay, now divide it, or take this 1 by 19 multiply to both, same thing. Now how much we got? 1 and 2. Therefore now compare it and get the value. X is equals to 1, then y equals to 2. This way solve the system of equations. Okay, once again I'll repeat you. First, from the equation, separate the matrices, coefficient matrix, variable matrix and constant matrix. After separating, the first step to get the determinant. Okay, because it's give us the idea whether to equation is going to get the value of x and y, or equation is a consistent or inconsistent. Okay, then after get the they get the determinant. Determinant is non-zero. Okay, the value of determinant is non-zero, then it is called consistent, and consistent equation can be solved to get the value of variables. Okay, then since determinant of A is not zero, therefore A inverse is exists, and to find the A inverse we need to find the cofactors. We already learned in the matrix chapters. Find the cofactors. After finding the cofactors, write the cofactor matrix. Then transpose of cofactors is adjoint. After getting the adjoint, use the inverse formula. Okay, 1 upon determinant of A, adjoint of A, and you get the inverse from here. After getting inverse, use the matrix equation to solve these equations. Okay, and this is rule called Martin's rule. Okay, and then now write the matrix equation and substitute the value of each matrix. Okay, matrix X, XY, then A inverse is there, substitute, and B is 8 1. Now you use the matrix multiplication, then get the product. After getting the, take 1 by 19 multiply, or take 19 and divide it, and just compare and write. Okay, equate and write. In place of x, 1 is there, in place of y, 2 is there. After getting the value, okay, after getting the value, if you have a doubt whether this answer is right and wrong, take this answer and substitute in any one of the equations. Suppose we are substituting here, x is equals to 1, y equals to 2. X is equal to 1, 2 1s are 2, y equals to 2, 3 2s are 6, 2 plus 6 8. That means this answer is right. You can check it. Okay, after solving the equation, if you have a doubt, put this value in any one of the equations. While plotting the value, use simple equation to solve. Okay, now after going through this video, please try to solve other questions from your textbook. If you have any kind of doubt, confusion, you can comment us. We will follow your comment. Okay, we'll make the next video. Till there, take care, stay at home, stay safe.